You're driving down a desolate road late at night. The world feels still, almost too quiet, as if it's holding its breath. Then, out of nowhere, you spot something, a small, trembling shape on the cold asphalt. At first glance, it looks like a mouse, barely clinging to life. But what if I told you this wasn't just any creature? What if this fragile being held a secret so extraordinary, it would leave you questioning everything you thought you knew? This is the story of Katrine, a woman from New Zealand, and the kitten she rescued, a kitten that would defy all expectations. Katrine's heart raced as she pulled over to the side of the road. Her hands shook as she stepped out of the car, the cold night air biting at her skin. Under the dim glow of a streetlight, she saw it, a tiny, motionless kitten, no bigger than her palm. His fur was dull and matted, his eyes still sealed shut. He looked like he was on the brink of death. Without a second thought, she gently scooped him up, cradling him close to her chest. In that moment, she had no idea that this fragile little life would change hers forever. She named him Bruce. From that night on, Katrine's world revolved around him. Every 2 hours, she woke up to feed him from a tiny bottle, her exhaustion overshadowed by her determination to keep him alive. Days turned into weeks, and slowly, Bruce began to thrive. His tiny paws grew stronger, his eyes opened to reveal a deep, innocent blue. It felt like a miracle. But just as Katrine began to breathe a sigh of relief, something extraordinary and slightly unsettling started to happen. At first, it was subtle. A few strands of Bruce's soft gray fur began to darken. Katrine brushed it off, thinking it was just a natural change. But then, day by day, the transformation became impossible to ignore. His fur turned a rich, inky black, and his once blue eyes shifted to a striking, almost otherworldly green. Katrine stared at him in disbelief. Was this the same helpless kitten she had saved, the one she had fought so hard to keep alive? Fear gnawed at her. Was Bruce sick? Was something terribly wrong? She rushed him to the vet, her mind racing with worst-case scenarios. The vet examined him carefully, his expression growing more and more puzzled. Finally, he spoke, and his words sent a chill down Katrine's spine. Bruce wasn't sick, he was unique. Such dramatic changes in a cat's appearance were incredibly rare. The vet speculated that Bruce's mother might have endured extreme stress during pregnancy, or perhaps it was something science couldn't yet explain. One thing was certain, Bruce was no ordinary cat. As the weeks passed, Bruce's transformation only deepened. The frail, vulnerable kitten Katrine had once cradled was gone. In his place stood a sleek, majestic feline with an air of mystery. Katrine watched him with a mix of awe and wonder. How had this tiny, fragile creature become something so powerful? And yet, despite his dramatic change, one thing remained constant: his unwavering bond with her. To this day, Bruce never strays far from Katrine's side. Some say animals don't remember their past, but when Katrine looks into Bruce's piercing green eyes, she can't help but wonder, does he? Does he remember that cold, lonely night on the road? The moment she saved him from the brink of death? Maybe he does. Maybe, in his own silent way, he carries a quiet gratitude for the woman who gave him a second chance at life. What do you think? Can animals truly remember acts of kindness? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to share this incredible story with someone who needs a little reminder of the magic that exists in the world.